How would you describe the plant? How has it been?
The plant, it's great. It's been great. 15 years I've spent out here. It's a great place to work. Challenging to keep online when needed. The employees here, a lot of great people. It's a great place to work. It really is.
And what do you think about coal? Is the era of coal kind of coming to an end?
My take on it is I like to have a balance. I think it's coal has its place, I believe, just like wind and natural gas. It is unfortunate that the plant is shutting down, but it's a reality. But I do think coal does have its place in power generation for the reliability.
Yeah. Okay. And is there frustration or anger over the fact that it's kind of being forced to close?
I think the biggest thing, I mean, like I said, we've had time we've known this is going to happen for several years. So we've had time. PG's been pretty good at providing other opportunities. But the frustration is, yeah, it's unfortunate. We have a plant with a lot of lifespan left, and we've put a lot of work into it, and it's been a reliable plant. And it's ideally, it would come out here. I would work here until I retired, like a lot of people are going to be and have in the past. But it's not the case. So you gotta deal with it and move on.
You know, I think the concern with a lot of people is, well, you're polluting the environment and all that. But as an engineer, you may have a different perspective. What do you think?
That's another tough one. We do a great job on emission control here, opacity, SO2, with our different control systems. I think we do a great job. We meet our limits that the DEQ allows us, and so I just think that's probably the bottom line. We meet the limits that DEQ puts on us, and they're pretty stringent.
Yeah. Okay. And then, what do you think the impact will be on the neighboring communities?
Well, that's undeniable. I mean, I don't know the tax base exactly, but PG's a good company. This is a good plant, and Boardman, I know, in Morrow County, it's going to be missed. There's other plants in the county, which is good, but this is a significant addition, I guess, to their tax base, and it's going to be gone. So it's going to be a pretty big hit.
Yeah, there's a lot of people here making really good money.
That's the other thing. The employers in there, PG is a great employer. We've got good paying jobs. So finding jobs in this area that are equal or close, they are out there, but they're more difficult to find.
And how about for you? What's your plan?
I feel pretty fortunate. Like I said, we've had about 5 years, 4.5, 5 years of time frame that we know this is going to happen. And with one of our VPs, very visionary, Brad Jenkins, we have some opportunities that are going to be happening on the east side with some teams that are going to be helping out with east side generation and substation. And I'm pursuing that team. So I think I'm going to be employed by PG post 2020 with that substation group.
I would think that if I worked here, I would be ticked off that the political structure or the environmentalists or the courts or whomever are allowing this to happen to our plant.
Well, and I agree with that, but I think it goes pretty a lot deeper, and it goes into the renewable and the reliability of the grid. That's where I would take that, is because there are times, and renewables are great with the hydro. Well, hydro's not considered renewable. Hydro's great, but the wind and solar are great as well. In peak load times, heavy summer, heavy winter, you have to have a reliable backup, and this is what this plant provides. Not only a backup, but we've got storage facility on site that other plants, even other thermals, don't have. It's unique. We have a month and a half of coal to burn full load on the ground. If natural gas doesn't really have that. So that's where it's the whole picture. And the frustrating thing to me is I don't think the general public understands the full picture. And with them not understanding it, they want coal to go away. but yet they still want the power when they want it, at all times of the year. And I don't know what's going to happen down the road, but if we keep losing coal generation and thermal, there'll be a point where there's not enough generation for the load.